While the alpha male seeks friendships based on power and influence, the sigma male seeks relationships based on mutual respect. That's not to say that sigma men don't care about making friends, but they would never be fake just to win people over. While this is the true nature of the sigma, it can also be their downfall. Because they don't care about impressing others and don't feel the need to put on a show, they can often come across as cold or arrogant. People might think that they're too proud or even rude, when in reality they just don't want to be something they're not. With sigma men, what you see is what you get. No facade, no games. They won't sugarcoat anything or tell you what they think you want to hear. They'll always say it how it is. This honesty can be refreshing, but it can also drive people away. People may not understand Sigma's true intentions or may be too intimidated by his lack of fear when it comes to speaking his mind. But is it the only reason why Sigma men don't have many friends? Definitely not. Here are 10 other reasons why Sigma males lack friends. 1. Too many friendships based on interests. We live in a world where most friendships are based on interests, even if it means having superficial connections. No one really talks about it, but that's the reality. Everyone has their own goals and objectives, and friendship often takes a backseat. You'll notice that people change when their interests change. Sigma men not only recognize this, but they're also extremely cautious when it comes to making new friends. It takes them a long time to call someone friend, even if they feel comfortable around them. Some might see this as being antisocial, but it's because Sigma males are careful in choosing their friends. They prioritize integrity and would never risk compromising themselves. As the saying goes, the best friends are the ones you choose carefully, and these men definitely follow that advice. 2. Lots of disappointment over the years. Many Sigmas have had their fair share of disappointments in the past, and that can make them a bit wary and skeptical. While many people see making friends as opening up and showing vulnerability, these guys are careful not to expose themselves too emotionally. Once they've experienced letdowns, they approach overly friendly or pushy people with caution. It's not uncommon to find ourselves behind the protective walls we've built, making it tough to open up to new folks. It's not the most pleasant situation, but being cautious beats the pain of another letdown. Sigma men take disappointments to heart because they have high expectations for those they consider friends. They're willing to give their all to those they see as true friends and expect the same level of loyalty and devotion in return. So when someone lets them down, it hits them harder than most. It's challenging to fully trust someone again after such experiences, and that's a big reason why they are super cautious when it comes to trust. 3. Intolerance towards empty conversations. While most people feel comfortable discussing trivial things, Sigma men see it as a waste of time. They're all about deep and meaningful conversations that have a clear purpose. Small talk and trivialities don't float their boat. Instead, they're eager to listen and learn as much as possible. Sigma males quickly get bored with small talk, even if others can talk about insignificant topics for hours. This might come across as disinterest, which can be quite dull in social settings. While many people enjoy feeling important through conversations, Sigma men would rather absorb information and form their own opinions. They prefer to get straight to the point, which can be intimidating for those used to beating around the bush. Long-winded discussions are pointless to them, and that can be a hard pill to swallow for most people. 4. No need to prove anything to anyone. While alpha males will do anything to prove their superiority, Sigma males don't feel the need for that. They see life as a personal journey and don't care what others think of them. These individuals are happy in their own skin. They don't need to make friends or associate with others to be happy. This is one of the main reasons why they are respected and appreciated. Sigma men are confident in their decisions and don't need approval to be themselves. This makes them feel more secure, which can be intimidating to others. They don't seek validation from others because they know their worth without having to put on a show for everyone to see. This may make them appear distant, although they are very sensitive and understanding deep down. They want to be appreciated and respected for who they are, so they don't need to compare themselves to anyone else. 5. Lack of understanding from others. Since Sigma males see the world differently, they are often labeled as weird. People don't understand how these individuals think and act. Sigma men often have unique views and opinions that differ from the majority, so others may hesitate to accept them. It can be an isolating experience for them, having to deal with both criticism and misconceptions. However, this doesn't really bother them as they know these people can't understand their way of thinking. It's very difficult to explain to someone who doesn't feel the same or think in the same way, so they prefer to keep to themselves. The Sigma personality is the rarest of them all, so that many people may have biases and incomplete thoughts about them. People fear the unknown, so they may feel intimidated by something they don't know. However, Sigma males enjoy living life on their terms and by their own principles without having to face the judgments of others. 6. Lack of interest in gossip and drama. How often have you heard people dishing the dirt on someone else? Many love to chat about other people's drama and keep tabs on what's going on in the lives of those around them. This behavior can be quite entertaining for most people. However, Sigma males don't find such topics interesting. They're not inclined to meddle in other people's problems or engage in mudslinging. They just prefer to be more productive and straightforward. They value meaningful conversations and don't rely on rumors to form opinions about others. This sets them apart and earns them respect because others see they possess a strong sense of respect and ethics. Unlike those who enjoy making fun of others or spreading false rumors, Sigma men are more mature. Their approach is like a breath of fresh air for those who know them because they set a clear example of what it means to be dignified and independent. 7. Valuing quality over quantity. While alpha males tend to associate with as many people as possible, Sigma males prefer to focus on quality over quantity. They see relationships as something worth investing in, so they're not interested in collecting friends just to look good. This makes them come across as more selective and demanding, but they know that investing in good relationships can bring long-term benefits. They aim to have meaningful conversations with those around them, so they can truly enjoy the quality time spent together. This can be different from what many people are used to, as they often prioritize quantity over quality. They want to add as many people as possible to their friend list and behave differently in front of each one. This can be time-consuming and draining, so Sigma males prefer to focus on the quality of relationships rather than the quantity. They'd rather spend time with good people than try to please everyone. You'll never see a Sigma trying to bask in popularity just to look good. He wants solid relationships. 8. No need to be accepted by anyone. How many people fear rejection? For many, rejection is their worst nightmare, and they strive to do everything possible to be accepted and appreciated by others. They end up changing themselves and even sacrificing their own principles to gain acceptance. Not only can this be overt and exhausting, but it can seriously damage their self-confidence. They feel that if they're not accepted by others, then they're worth nothing. This has led us to buy things we don't need, do things we don't want, and even change our lifestyle to look good in front of others. Social media has completely ruined those with weak character to the point where many feel compelled to build a false image. Sigma males don't have this fear. They're not interested in others' approval, nor do they believe it matters in defining their own identity. They don't need to satisfy the need for acceptance. They just focus on themselves and find happiness within, which makes them more independent and even freer. 9. Enjoying their own company. These individuals aren't afraid to be alone. They do enjoy spending time with others, but often find them boring or unsatisfying, so they prefer to relish their own company and spend time alone. This doesn't mean Sigma men are antisocial. They just know when to take a break and relax without the presence of others. They see this time as an opportunity for self-discovery, allowing them to connect better with their inner world and savor moments when they can be themselves without feeling interrupted or disrespected. This ability makes them appear more mature and independent, which makes them much more attractive to others. They understand their worth and know how to relish their time without feeling isolated. 10. Seeking inner peace. Sigma males can find joy and release stress from life's everyday hustle and bustle. They seek inner peace that provides them with mental calmness and relaxation. This can be achieved through meditation, which offers them a way to connect with their feelings and emotions. These practices help them achieve their goals and cope with life's challenges. They know how to take things in stride and enjoy life, even in tough times. Sigma males can find their inner peace by allowing themselves to relax and let their minds wander. This makes them more aware of others and better in their relationships. Many people don't understand this ability, thinking it's why they appear distant. However, it allows them to savor life without constantly seeking interruptions and distractions.